The head of Instagram, Maseri, just posted a video on his personal page talking about the future of Instagram and the changes that we can expect in 2022. And there are a few and definitely some that you want to be aware of because it will alter how you use the platform and how you get found on the platform and how you grow a page. So today we're going to watch that video together and I'm going to break down what this means for the future of Instagram and how it should impact your strategy and approach to growing on the platform. So let's get right into it.
2021 was a big year and a lot happened on Instagram as well. Lots of different areas, but two important themes were video, our focus on Reels, starting to consolidate our video formats and build new creative tools, and control, giving people more ways to shape Instagram into what's best for them with things like the sensitive content control, with the ability to hide like counts, with extending hidden words to DMs. And 2022 is going to be an even bigger year. We're going to have to rethink what Instagram is because the world is changing quickly. And we're going to have to change with it. We're going to double down on our focus on video. We're no longer just a photo sharing app and consolidate all of our video formats around Reels and continue to grow that product.
So the first thing that he really emphasized was that video's not going anywhere. And in particular, Reels aren't going anywhere. And that's just because that's where demand is. There are so many people who want this short form video content. And Instagram certainly hasn't gotten it right to this point, but he is reiterating that those that use video are going to be rewarded for it because it's such a major focus. So I know you've heard this from me hundreds of times, but if you're not currently using video, try to find some way to do it. There's always a way. You can always get creative. And there are tons of examples all across Instagram for inspiration on how you can do it, even in niches that it doesn't make a ton of obvious sense. There's always a way to do it. And if the head of the platform is saying that you should be focusing on video, you should absolutely listen to that because there's going to be better returns if you can focus on what their priority is. So hopefully they make the whole video ecosystem far smoother, but make that a huge priority for this coming year to incorporate more and more video. So he mentioned choice and teased about what that would mean. But one of the biggest things that I think you should be aware of is the coming change for how content is going to be distributed. So back in the day, the Instagram feed used to be all chronological. And since that went away, people have been asking for it to come back and asking, and their requests have finally been answered. So moving forward, probably starting early 2022, you will now be able to choose between a chronological feed or an interest-based feed. So that will now be up to you. I'll be very interested to see how that impacts the kind of accounts that people follow. Because if it purely goes back to chronological, you're gonna start seeing content from creators that you haven't seen for a very long time because of the interest-based algorithm and Instagram deciding for you that you weren't that interested in that content and that you'd rather see other stuff. So I'm fascinated to see how that goes. And I'd love to hear from you. Are you gonna stick with the interest-based feed or are you gonna switch back to chronological? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious.
We're also going to focus a lot on messaging. Messaging is one of the primary ways that people, actually is the primary way people connect online at this point. And we think Instagram can be the best place for people to connect with their friends about their interests. And Instagram needs to embrace the fact that messaging is that primary form of communication.
Maseri also mentioned an increased emphasis on messaging. And to me, if I had to guess, I would say this means two things. I think there'll be new products built into Instagram to make messaging far easier, hopefully to also reduce the amount of spam messages you get. But I also think there's going to be a greater emphasis put towards how much messaging and the relationship that means that you have with a follower or a fan means in terms of how often that person will see your content. It already plays a role because Instagram's constantly tracking relationships. So if you DM with someone, they think you know them well and they're far more likely to engage with your content. And I think what this means is that there's going to be an even greater emphasis put onto this relationship element that they're tracking through DMs. And if I had to guess, I would say that creators and brands that really use the DMs to interact with their community will be rewarded for doing so. So make it a priority for this coming year to be active within your DMs, responding to people, as well as to your comment section as well. Be quick to interact and engage with people. I'm very confident you'll be rewarded even more than you already are from Instagram.
We're going to not only double down on our work on controls, but expand into doing more around transparency. We think it's important that people understand how Instagram works if they're going to shape it into what they want or what's best for them.
That transparency is going to be a bigger deal on Instagram. And I think that is another piece that is music to my ears because the primary reason people like I have a job or a career on YouTube is because Instagram is so cryptic. They don't tell their users how to best use the platform, which leaves people feeling frustrated and confused. And makes a necessity of people like me helping to educate others on how to best use the platform. So I think this is great news, and I really hope Instagram creates some more educational products for the creators and users like yourself to actually know you're doing the right things, because so many people don't have a clue, and they could be doing things far better if they found a channel like mine, but so many people don't even know that that's out there. So if it was already on Instagram, that could be massive for the platform. So I would keep an eye out for educational resources right from Instagram, but also keep an eye out on this channel because I post weekly helping you grow on Instagram. So I'm not going to stop doing that. Plus, I'm more reliable than Instagram. I will continue to show up. They're a little all over the place, but I'll keep showing up for you.
And you're going to continue to see us focus on creators. They're at the forefront of the shift in power that we're seeing across industries, from institutions to individuals. And one of the most important things that we can do is help them make a living on our platform. And so there'll be a number of new creator monetization products, ways to help creators make a living on our platform that I'm particularly excited about coming out next year. We need, as I said, to evolve because the world is changing quickly. And as we all emerge from this pandemic, or the shift from pandemic to endemic, we're thinking about who we are,
chest hair,
what we
just
value,
like me,
and what kind of change we want to affect in the world. So I hope all of you get some rest over the holidays. It's been a big year. I'm going to certainly try to do the same thing myself so that we can hit the ground running in 2022 together. Peace.
So the last piece that they really stressed was the emphasis on creators. And I think this just makes so much sense. A lot of people view Instagram as more of a business platform, but creators are brands now and brands are creators. That line is blurring like crazy. So the brands that are winning are approaching creation like a creator. And whether you're a creator or a business, I would think about yourself as one in the same. And Instagram's move and moves to the future should speak to the fact that the creator economy is very, very real. And regardless of what business you're in, you're part of the creator economy. The next piece Masari touched was monetization opportunities. And this was something that was music to my ears because creators are always looking for more ways to make money. And the fact that they're focusing on giving built-in ways to do that is a huge opportunity for Instagram. There are already so many massive businesses built off of this major problem. So if Instagram can even get this partially right, it is a huge opportunity for creators, but also Instagram themselves. And if I had to guess what this means specifically for you as a creator, I think they're going to make it far easier to sell your own products, physical or digital, right within Instagram in a far more seamless way, as well as giving you more opportunities to connect with and monetize off of your audience. And one tool that really jumps to mind is the close friends list on Instagram. I think that's a no-brainer to make that something monetizable, to charge a subscription for exclusive content that people can opt in and out of. I think that just makes so much sense. I really feel like that is coming. So keep an eye out for that and think about ways that you could incorporate this into your strategy to offer some exclusive content to your most loyal fans and supporters and make it worthwhile to them. It could be a very easy way to add another line of monetization into your business. And we're always looking to make more money. That's obviously a huge focus here as well. So I love the fact that Instagram is getting on this train of the creator economy and becoming a bigger player in the space. Rather than just being the social media platform, you already have the audience. It makes so much sense to make it far easier to monetize on platform. So look for those features specifically to come, and plenty more I'm sure will be added in over time. So for me, this is all very exciting news, and I think that Instagram has to make these changes truthfully because they are falling behind from the likes of TikTok and YouTube. And if they don't make these changes, although they have a very strong brand equity, they will continue to fall off if they don't take care of their own, which is creators and then also the people consuming the creators' content. So I really hope they follow through on all of these proposed changes in the coming year. And I think that you should be very proactive about all the things that they care about because Instagram cares about those that help them succeed. So the more that you focus on what they're focusing on, the better you're going to perform on Instagram, the easier it's going to be for you to grow and get followers on the platform, and the more money you'll ultimately make by having a very connected community that want your content and want your products and services. So Instagram is not going anywhere. I really hope 2022 can be a great year, and I want to help you grow as much as possible on Instagram in the coming year. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos to help you grow on Instagram and other social media platforms. I'm obsessed with helping you grow your following and monetize it. So if you're looking to do that, you are absolutely in the right place. And if you're struggling with organic growth on Instagram, I've got you covered there as well. Check out this video right here where I walk through 10 simple to execute growth strategies that will help you grow on Instagram organically in the coming year. So go check that out. We'll keep the conversation going, and I'll see you over on Instagram. Peace.